Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Vikings take over first and 10. Their own 26-yard line. This is J.K. Dobbins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. Second and 1. They'll run here with a rookie. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. To the right side, and complete to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds at near the 45 to 44. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To the air with McCarthy. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
Oh, man, disappointment that he couldn't finish that off in the end zone. What an effort there, doing all he can to get to the pylon, and he's going to wind up out of bounds just short. But a huge play there, going to set him up with first and goal from very short range.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 4.
Here's McCarthy. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Duggan. That's taken in by Golden. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
50-yard line.
Ready, go! From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He finds Jordan Reed. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kenneth Walker, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its win over the other.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And the Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Will run. This is Jordan Mason. And a pretty good burst there as he gets this across midfield and down to the 46. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's McCarthy. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he's got Rome. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So he jumped as a safety. You might know a thing or two about that from your playing days.
Well, I remember creeping up near the line of scrimmage on certain blitzes or certain coverages. Never jumped off sides, though.
Not once?
Not once. I wish I had a few times. It would have stopped some of those plays I got toasted up on.
Dobbins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1.
Hurt. Cowboy Eagles.
They'll try to run this one in. And the avenue collapse for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
No gain on the play.
They'd really like tonight to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Red, cycle.
Love looking to throw it. They'll complete this one to Watson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Christian Watson.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after 1.
Ready up. Hut.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Packers at 5-7 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
A big pickup of 38.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Love. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Ready. Ready.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A 3-yard gain and enough for the first down.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Pass caught. That's Golden. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11 makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Williams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams from 6 yards away. And the Packers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe get this game tied up.
Now McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
A gain of 19 yards.
50 catches for him now on the year. He's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. In motion goes the tight end. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. There's Allison. Touchdown, Vikings. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Will Weichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with 3 receivers to the left on 2nd and less than a yard. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Jonathan Grenard make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go. Set. 45. White. Cut.
Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. Their incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. They're going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needs to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 to first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Gordon, 35 yards. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Packers 21, Vikings 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Back to throw. McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. This is caught inside the 15. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 55 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and through. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach here says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it. That's because I believe in you guys.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Second and 6. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
First and 10 at the 27.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one around.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Play fake. Here's Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Now Love. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down and what will be a gain of 21 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Ready.
Love now. Now he's going to step up and run. Over the middle, complete. That's Lee. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead.
Vikings 24. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Let's see about converting this 3rd and 8. Throwing is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The way this offense is marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. for it. Here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Well, these Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. Now he'll tuck this and run. He's got a man. It's his fullback. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
Running left is Walker. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of 30 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Black ultra. Set.
Looking to throw. Love. They'll try to pick it up himself. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Hut.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He completes this to Walker. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
And we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
52 blue. Ready.
From the gun, it's Walker. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ken Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get them to score.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
McCarthy off the play fake. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On play action, McCarthy. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That open man that time, they ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. To the air with McCarthy. Left sideline, a dive, First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 15.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's McCarthy.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
To the air again, McCarthy.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down. Touchdown! A great play there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Vikings have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
For the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Vikings 30.
5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Love. This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Jonathan Bernard picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
A loss of 6.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
29-yard line.
45, White. Hut.
A give for Walker running right. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
14 more yards.
87 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Ready. Red, blue, black. Steel, black. Hut.
Back to Walker on first down.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. Able to
to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We got to clear a turn.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kenneth Walker, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the gun. Got Dobbs over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy gets set to throw it. They're going for Jefferson downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now McCarthy. This is caught.
McCarthy's pass complete to Jordan Addison. It's a gain of
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And that could get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal. McCarthy going to sneak it. And this time he breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. He's having a big game running the football, but that will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Black, 95. Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
Shovel, 38. Ready.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Watch out now.
Love wants to shift things around.
First down.
gets out of bounds to stop the clock. It's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
10 black, ready.
Here's Walker.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the one.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Walker will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 70 region, 70 region.
Throwing to start the drive.
McCarthy. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points.